Hey everyone, welcome back to J+K Retro Gaming Channel. This week is the number 7 Super Nintendo game for the 5-minute challenge, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
スーパーファミコンがテレビゲームのグラフィックに今新たな命を吹き込んだ。絵のぬくもりが新しい、大きな動きが楽しい。コンピュータグラフィックスドローイングが生み出したスーパーマリオの最新作ヨッシーアイランド。今度のマリオは赤ちゃんだ。
So Super Mario 2 was released in 1995. It's a side-scrolling platformer, and of course features Nintendo's iconic headliner, Mario, but he kind of takes a little bit of a backseat sidekick role to Yoshi. So we the gamer play as the lovable, friendly dinosaur Yoshi on his quest to reunite baby Mario with his bro, Luigi. So with high expectations being the sequel to the juggernaut game Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island actually held its own. It sold more than 4 million copies. A lot of reviewers and magazines have given it high praise, high reviews. It's often acclaimed as a masterpiece and one of the greatest video games of all time. Seems like the last few videos have been saying that a lot, but I think we better get used to it as we creep closer and closer to the top 5s in each of the platformers. So let's get right into it, see if Yoshi's Island can pass the 5-minute challenge, and to see if it is one of the greatest games of all time. So for audio and music, I'm going to give this game 9 out of 10. So this game touts solid Super Mario sound effects such as the iconic dawning of Yoshi, as well as a super fun soundtrack. Both make this game a very pleasurable and whimsical audio experience. Bit of a mouthful, let's move on. I also applaud Nintendo for trying to set this game apart from its hugely successful predecessor, rather than just use the same old formula from the past, using the same themes over and over again. It actually introduced new but still effective and catchy themes, while still using the undertones of the original Super Mario World. They changed it just enough to keep things fresh. So 9 out of 10 for audio and music. So for video and graphics, I'm going to go one notch lower here and give this game 8 out of 10. It wasn't as crisp or clean as the original Super Mario, and I'm going to do that a lot comparing it to the original game. Probably shouldn't do that, but I will anyways. Kind of the curse of being a sequel. The style of not being really crisp and clear, I think, was by design. They tried to make it a little bit more bubbly. Pastel colors were used. Also a little bit more of an anime theme to the graphics. Again, I think it effectively adds to the overall whimsical theme that I kind of got while I was playing it. After all, we are toting around a little baby in diapers. Still, really love the use of the washed out pastel color look and with most Mario games, super fun environments. So 8 out of 10 for video and graphics. Now on to the all-important gameplay, and Yoshi's Island is going to score 8 out of 10 as well. So overall, a very solid gaming experience. Again, I think the developers tried to definitely purposefully change this gaming experience from the first game. So the gameplay mechanics were a little bit different, especially with producing the egg, allowing the gamer to shoot the egg with the aiming mechanic. Things like that took a little bit of getting used to, but it was definitely a challenge that made it exciting for gamers to master a new skill set rather than the usual Mario running and jumping, shooting fireballs, stuff like that. Also, really enjoy the different color Yoshis that we get to be and the different levels that added to the gameplay experience. And one of my favorite things to look for was the difficulty level, and this game I think was just perfect. Not too hard and not too easy. So a solid 8 out of 10 for gameplay. So that was Super Mario 2, Yoshi's Island, the number 7 game on IGN's all-time Super Nintendo list. And yes, definitely passes the 5-minute challenge, but it wouldn't go as far as to say it was one of the greatest games of all time, probably not even the greatest Super Nintendo game of all time. After all, its predecessor was a huge game, so much to live up to. But still, I think it dodged the curse of the sequel, and I'm gonna give Yoshi's Island 8.5 Marios out of 10. So let me know in the comments if you guys have played this game, if you've enjoyed it, which you prefer, 1 or 2. I know personally I prefer Super Mario World 1, could be my favorite game of all time. I guess when it's said and done, after I do all my 5-minute gameplay videos, I'll have to see where it falls after the ratings are done. So as always, thank you all for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers for all your support. We'll see you next week on the next 5-minute gameplay challenge. Until then, keep fit and have fun. Bye.